Welcome to your ninth session with us. We're here in the Riverside Dreaming Room Extravaganza. Are you hopelessly behind the eight ball? Is your mind sufficiently derailed from reality to make sparks clatter in your heads, along with the thunder which precedes it? Is the fact that we're coming to the end of our mind-shattering journey putting whistles in your wheel caps, bongs in your headstones, beagles in your dining room, shingles in your shakes? Yes, I understand. I really do. That intentional dreaming is far beyond what anyone has ever suggested you do. Truthfully, it is far beyond what our parents ever expected of you, or your teachers, or your bosses, or then the only one that really matters here, you. But that's what we've been dealing with at Gerber and Origination for decades. That people are simply not prepared for the challenge laying there in front of you. The challenge to go beyond the acceptable, beyond the normal, beyond the habitual, beyond the readily seen and explored. What's true about what we're doing together here is that there is no guide to get where you're going. You're both the creator of the outcome and the guide to what you've created. You're creating the journey yourself, out of whole cloth, out of your imagination, out of your own passion for what you're pursuing here. Yes, you're all on your own. Terrifying, isn't it? With all we've said, and you've said, and all we've introduced you to, and what you've done, or not done with it, after everything is said, you're ultimately all on your own. Yes, you're going to have to assemble others if your dream is ever going to take form. And yes, you're going to have to surround yourself with people who know stuff you don't know, nor ever will know. But even after all that is said, it is your judgment, your creative assumptions, your hopefully profound conclusions, which is going to lead whatever it is you have in mind to completing, to fulfillment, to realization. And then it will be said, he did that. She did that. And then you can stand and take the applause, just like Steve Jobs did. Because despite how little Steve Jobs knew about all that was needed to make Apple the profound creation it was and is, he created Apple. He was and is Apple. Apple would never have been started and realized without Steve Jobs. Which means what? It means that I just told you a story invented in my mind, a story which was meant to draw a conclusion which each of you have just come to experience in your mind, in your heart, in your soul. That life is difficult, that life is challenging, and that the creative life is more challenging than any other form of life. But that's why you were born. And that when that creative life takes on the challenge, something remarkable happens. And that's something I'm calling your Apple. And you can call it anything you please, anything you imagine. And that's the storyteller's role in this greatly ambitious process we're engaged in here, in the dreaming room. Come dream with me, the storyteller says. Come listen to my story. Come play this remarkable game with me. Are you ready? Well then, let's begin.
Write your own story.